Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Washington Street Gym for tonight's varsity contest as the Macomb Bombers take on the visiting West Central Heat. We just got the national anthem wrapped up, and we will get set for the starting lineups. Harley Haynes will get the start for West Central. Number 4 is Shelby Bowman. Number 10, Addie Seitz, will start for the Heat. Brooklyn Miller, number 12, the senior. And number 23, Sam Meyer. This is a tough West Central squad, of course, led by number 4, Shelby Bowman, one of the best girls basketball players high school-wise in this area. Be an interesting matchup against this Macomb team here tonight, who just knocked off a pretty tough West Hancock team here at Washington Street Gym last week. Kylie Robinson, number 1, will get the start per usual. Catherine Stortson, number 5, will start for the Bombers. Number 10, Drew Creasy, number 10. Number 12, Haley Emmerich, the senior. And number 24, Leah Abernathy, will start on the Bombers side. And John Burton on the call with you here tonight. Taking Perry, running the camera, providing some color commentary. And we'll switch things up from the JV game. We'll be playing 8 minutes quarter here for the varsity. Looks like it'll be Haynes and Abernathy jumping it up in the middle to get things kicked off. And Haynes tips it right back into the hands of Creasy. Creasy back the other way, has her shot almost blocked, but Bowman's going to pick up a quick foul there.
West Central starting off very, very strong already. That's a statement foul right there.
Yeah, but not exactly the player you want it to go on. Don't want to get Bowman into foul trouble here early on. The Bombers did a nice job here the other night against West Hancock. They got Lily Woodworth in some foul trouble early on, limited her playing time in the first half of play, was able to break out a big lead. Second half, Woodworth played a little bit more, and West Hancock was able to close the gap, send that one to overtime, and McClellan was able to come away with the dub. Here's Bowman back the other direction. Kicks it out for Miller. Miller now to Haynes. Haynes dumps it down into the corner for Seitz. Seitz to Bowman. Looks to drive inside. Trying to find Haynes down low, and Abernathy will pick up a foul there, trying to
reach in.
Yep, it'll be a Macomb foul. First one off for the Bombers. First one for Elia Abernathy. Pass inside, shot on the way, no good by Addie Seitz. And Macomb, a little bit of trouble there. Stortson will step on the line. It'll be, they're going to say it's Bombers basketball, actually. Ball must have hit the line before Stortson got a hand on it. Emmerich with it up top, gives it to Creasy, deep on the right wing. Central in that zone defense. Abernathy catches in the middle, turns towards the rim, kicks it out. Stortson fakes the 3. Bounces it into the corner for Creasy, back to Stortson. Creasy now bounces it down low. Abernathy kick out. Stortson 3 on the way, rolls around, won't go. Rebound scooped up by West Central, and Bowman will go back the other direction. Bowman blows by the defenders there and is hit from behind by Creasy. That'll be a foul on number 10, Drew Creasy. That'll be Bombers' second here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, you don't want to get trapped in the foul pit too early.
6 minutes, 56 seconds to go. Bowman will look to inbound, a little bit of a stack set here for the Heat. Throws it all the way back up top for Sam Meyer. Gives it back to Bowman. Bowman guarded closely by Creasy. Dumps it down low for Haynes. Haynes fakes, goes towards the rim, has her shot almost blocked from behind, but it'll be another foul on Abernathy. That'll be 2 on her. So might see a little movement on the bench for the Bombers. Third foul of the quarter, and Haynes will go to the line.
It's going to be a big defensive battle here today. It's going to be whichever team causes more turnovers.
Haynes misses the first free throw. Allensworth will check in for Leah Abernathy. Kenny Allensworth had a nice game off the bench against those West Hancock Titans here last week. See if she can replicate some of that production here tonight. Haynes goes 0 for 2 at the line. Creasy flies in for the rebound, and it's still a 1-0 game in favor of Macomb. Creasy bounces it down low. Robinson able to kick it outside. As soon as that was Stortzum. Down to Robinson, back to Creasy. Emmerich drives past Bowman. It's not there. Baseline pass. Robinson comes away with it. Kick out. Creasy 3 on the way, and it's good. Sports corner 3 for Drew Creasy. She's got all 4 for the Bombers here early on. Now the Macomb up in a little bit of pressure. Meyer with it now. Kicks it out for Seitz. She'll put up the 3, and a quick answer there. Addie Seitz is able to knock down the 3-pointer.
She hit him with the whatever you can do, I can do, but better.
Emmerich bounces it down low. Stortzum back to Emmerich. Robinson along the right wing, guarded closely by Bowman. That's going to be a fun matchup to watch throughout the game. Bowman able to steal that pass away by Stortzum, but she has it poked away from behind by Creasy. Bombers hang on to the 1-point lead. 5 minutes, 54 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
A lot of speed on this West Central team, able to drive down the...
Bowman, nice crossover, nice pass down low. Meyer's layup won't go, and Macomb will scoop up the rebound. It's a nice feed there by Bowman. Myers just not quite able to get it to fall. Here's Allensworth around the free throw line, kicks it out. Emmerich drives, and she's going to get fouled along the baseline. I believe that's going to go on Sam Meyer. Be her first, team second. We'll get set to inbound. Stortzum brings it all the way up top for Robinson. Robinson drives inside, kicks it out. Corner 3 for Stortzum. Rolls off, won't go. Rebound Bowman.
Yeah, and that one the ball just had a little bit too much curl on it.
And Emmerich's going to get called for the foul there, trying to poke it away from behind. She'll get whistled for the foul. 4 fouls now on the Bombers with 5 minutes still to go. So one more defensive foul would put West Central into the bonus. Definitely don't want that if you're a Bombers fan. Haynes with the top of the key. Temporarily loses it. Allensworth playing nice defense out there. Myers has it in a low post, kicks it out. And now Seitz with it. This is the Haynes. Haynes hands it off to Bowman. Bowman guarded closely by Creasy, gets the screen top of the key. And Emmerich steps out all the way onto the volleyball line. Got a guarder out there. Step back 3. Bowman on the way. Won't fall. Meyer with the offensive rebound. That ball was on the line. It sure was. Be a turnover, Macomb possession, and West Central will take a timeout. We'll keep it here for this one. Visit the official online home of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament, holidaybasketball.com. There you'll find tournament scores, updated bracket, team rosters, and recaps of each game. Find it all at holidaybasketball.com. And also, TSSR Game Time Live will be there broadcasting all of the Macomb Holiday Tournament games at Western Hall. That'll be the Christmas weekend, so it'll be the 28th, 29th, and the 30th. We'll be there for that with locations in Macomb and Augusta. With 80 years of car sales experience, Ron L.B. Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb and East Jackson Street. Stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Since 1960, Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the Greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Macomb will retain possession here. Creasy throws it all the way up top for Robinson. Macomb hanging on to the lead. Robinson steps right into a 3, and she knocks it down. Sports corner 3 for Kylie Robinson extends the Bombers' lead. Seitz now with it, passes it up for Meyer. Haynes, nice fake there, kicks it out. Seitz will put up another 3, and it'll roll around, won't go. Offensive rebound, Myers blocked from behind. Haynes scoops it up. Mid-range shot won't go. Robinson fighting for the rebound. I think she touched it last. She did. And we'll have a substitution checking in for West Central. believe that's number, is that 35? That's what it looks like, number 35, Kaylee Mills for West Central. Bowman spins around, free throw line, jump shot, wild shot, can't get it to fall. I think she wanted a foul there. Robinson quickly ahead, trying to get it to Allensworth. Seitz will tip it out of bounds. They'll retain Macomb possession. 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Macomb will look to inbound near their, a little deeper in the corner along the baseline. Robinson guarded by Bowman, gets into the corner for Stortzum, back to Robinson. Robinson gives it to Emmerich, dumps it down low. Allensworth swings it into the corner. Robinson, pump fake three, drives inside, was trying to find Allensworth on the roll, couldn't get it to her. But now she'll find Stortzum on the other side. Stortzum's layup won't go, but it'll be swatted out of bounds by West Central. Bomber will retain possession. Stortzum looking to inbound, can't get it away. Finds Robinson now in the corner. Robinson drives around, puts up the floater, blocked by Haynes, and West Central rebound. And Haynes almost throws that one away, and she will. Creasy did a nice job there getting to that one. Nice bounce pass feed. Stortzum to Creasy. And the Bombers score quick two. Long distance three for Bowman won't fall. And Macomb comes down with the rebound.
The prayer almost went in.
Robinson gives it to Emmerich. Back to Robinson. Drives inside, bounces it out for Allensworth. Allensworth guarded by Haynes out there. Now back to Robinson. They're going to wave the shot off. 3 second in the lane violation. Going to go in anyway, but it'll be a turnover. Sam Meyer will check back in for West Central. Macomb back into this 1-2-1-1 press, it appears. Bowman has it around half court. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining to play here in the first quarter. Bombers hold the 6-point advantage. Hands around the free throw line, pass fakes, drives on Creasy, puts up the shot and puts it in. Robinson gives it to Emmerich, back to Robinson. Bombers looking to maybe drain a little bit of clock here. Allensworth with it, gives it back to Stortzum, top of the key. Trying to find Allensworth back down low, but the pass is tipped and stolen away. Bowman back the other direction. Minute 45 to play. Seitz with it, gives it to Haynes, nobody there, pump fake. She's a couple Bombers swatting at the ball there. And it'll be Macomb basketball. Emmerich and Creasy able to force the turnover there. And able to get another possession for Macomb. Jordan Hines will check into the game. She played good in the JV game here tonight. Get a little run in the varsity contest. Creasy will take a seat on the bench. Emmerich bounces it into the corner for Stortzum. Back up top for Emmerich. Passes down low for Allensworth, dumps it back out to Robinson.
West Central is getting there, it's just still passing to Macomb.
Yeah, they did a nice job playing the passing lanes. Haven't been able to force too many turnovers yet, but as you mentioned, definitely playing decent defense out there. Hines trying to work on the post move, can't get it to go. Ball falls in the hands of Allensworth. She'll put up the shot, but will be fouled from behind. And it'll go on, I believe, number 23. It will, Sam Meyer. That's her second, team's third here. And Allensworth will shoot a pair at the line, misses the first one. Just over a minute to go. Second free throw for Allensworth, a little bit hard there. Nice rebound down low from Robinson. But she loses it, but I think they're gonna call a foul here on Harley Haynes, and they will.
Yeah, both teams fouling a ton. We already have 9 fouls in the first quarter so far. Or not 9, 8.
So that foul will go on Haynes. That'll be her first. Again, team's fourth here late in the first quarter. Emmerich dumps it down. Hines passes it into the corner. I believe that's Stortzum out there. Back to Emmerich. Hines trying to swing it over for Robinson, but has the pass stolen away. Seitz will run into the chest of Hines there, and she's going to get picked up for the blocking foul, and that will put West Central into the bonus. So Addie Seitz will take a trip to the line here to shoot free throws at the end of the first quarter. Just over 40 seconds remaining to play. First free throw for Seitz is up and good. Number 11, Grace Seitz will check into the game. Haynes will take a seat on the bench, and for the Bombers, Emmerich will go to the bench, and Wilson will check in. Second free throw won't go. Hines scoops up the rebound, bounces it over to Robinson. Bombers back the other direction. 9-6 still the score here in favor of Macomb.
Want to start driving, writing up methodical plays. Make sure that you don't let West Central get the ball one more time before this quarter's over.
Stortzum drives in, kicks it out. Robinson now in the corner, trying to penetrate inside. Might have got away with the travel there on the outside for Stortzum. Nothing called. Clock rolls under 10 seconds. Wilson gives it to Robinson. Robinson step back three, and she drills it. Sports corner three for Kylie Robinson. At the end of the first quarter, Bowman back the other direction. Half court prayer won't go down. And after that three from Robinson, Bombers have the heat doubled up here. 12-6 is the score at the end of one. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MGH for Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling's presentation of Bombers basketball. We'll be back with you for the start of quarter number 2.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Back here at Washington Street Gym, Bombers lead by 6 at the end of one. Bowman thought about the three there, dumps it over for Seitz. Now she'll get the screen from Bowman. Seitz gives it out to Haynes, back down low, Seitz with it, puts it down off the floor, off her own foot, turnover Bombers basketball. Couldn't tell if that went off her foot or Robinson's foot from up here. But it'll be a turnover. Nonetheless. Robinson to Creasy. Creasy bounces it down low to Hines. Hines straight towards the rim, misses the layup. And then Haynes flies in from behind, and the ball rolls around on the ground. And will fall out of bounds. West Central basketball, Seitz will look to inbound. Bowman now with it, gets a screen up top from Myers, puts Creasy on the ground. Bowman trying to get inside, wild shot, can't get the foul. West Central did a nice job tracking that down, able to keep it alive. Myers with it now, guarded by Hines, and she dumps it out for Haynes. West Central will look to reset things. Minute off the clock here, close to a 5-second violation there. Haynes is eventually able to get it away to Seitz. Seitz drives the side on Creasy, and again, just looking for a foul there, none comes. We've seen a lot of that out of West Central, just driving towards the rim, looking for those foul calls, but not very many whistles.
Refs just letting them be physical today.
Robinson steps back, dumps it out for Creasy. Creasy back to Robinson, open three will fall once again. Kylie Robinson now up to 9 points for the Bombers. You can't lose her on the perimeter. The Bombers lead 15-6.
Macomb's just seemingly been in the driver's seat for most of the game so far. If you're West Central, you got to get some momentum to start shifting your way.
And they've really done a nice job clogging up the lanes on Bowman, and Creasy has just been tracking her down everywhere she goes. Here's Haynes on the inside. That's just too easy for her. Has a big size advantage down there over Robinson. She's able to score the bucket. Creasy back to Robinson. Thought about the three, trying to drive on Bowman. Dumps it to Wilson. Wilson skips it, top of the key. Creasy, pump fake drive, bounces it. Nice pass down low for Hines. Can't get the rebound to fall. Bodies are on the ground, but West Central's back the other way. Bowman slows down, steps back, puts up the three. Wild shot, won't go. And Macomb down with the rebound. Wilson trying to find Hines down low. Robinson's able to get it to her now. Pass fake, layup won't go. Offensive rebound also won't go. Another rebound down low by Allensworth, and she will be fouled. See if this goes on. It'll go on number 23. That's Meyer. That's her third.
Correction, West Central personal foul charge number 23. Sam Meyer, that is her third personal foul. Team first.
So we'll see a little movement there on the West Central Heat bench. Allensworth knocks down the first free throw. Madeline McClure just checked in for Hines. And number 35, Kaylee Mills, checks in for West Central. And 16-8 lead right now in favor of the Bombers. Allensworth's second free throw is no good. And West Central tracks down the rebound. Bowman, pull-up shot, can't get it to fall. Allensworth bats it out of bounds. Just kind of boxed out there, just trying to stop the second chance points. But West Central will get set to inbound along the baseline. Bowman with McClure on her, drives around her, shoots the mid-range, and there it falls. First 2 points of the game for Shelby Bowman. Again, the Bombers have done a nice job on her, but don't want to let her get hot here in the second quarter. Here's a shot inside. Nice shot there by Allensworth.
Just like that, Macomb closes back up to 3 possessions.
Yep, answers right back. Bowman behind the back move. Got Allensworth on her on the outside. Allensworth, a hard-nosed defender out there. And here's Seitz on the drive, met by McClure at the rim, puts up the wild shot. Robinson rebounds it on the other side. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Robinson, little in and out crossover there, shoots the mid-range and gets it to fall. Robinson up to 11 points here in the opening half.
Beautiful jump shot right there, just perfect angle.
And Robinson led all scorers here the other night against West Hancock. I believe she had 21 in that game, if I'm not mistaken. Bowen will put up the long three, can't get it to fall. Wilson will track down the long rebound. Halfway through the second quarter, Wilson looking for Creasy up ahead, couldn't get it to her.
Returning to the Bomber lineup, number 5, Catherine Storzo.
Catherine Storson will check in, Wilson will come out. Haynes will check in for West Central.
Also returning 12.
And Emmerich will check in. Robinson will take her first break of the game. She exits with 11 points. We'll see if maybe West Central can close the gap a little bit now with her out of the game. Miller trying to throw it ahead for Mills, just a little bit tall on the pass.
Bomber basketball.
It'll be another turnover, Bombers basketball. Here's Emmerich will take over some of the point guard duties as, again, Robinson sits on the bench as the Bombers have a healthy 10-point lead. And Storson will get called for the double dribble.
Heat basketball.
Looks like she wanted to dump it down low for Allensworth or McClure, but passing lane shut off, tried to put it back on the ground. It'll be a turnover there. Seitz dumps it to Bowman with Creasy on her, spins in the lane, puts up the fader, it rolls off the side of the rim, won't fall. Allensworth down with the rebound. Storson now bounces it over for Creasy. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the second quarter before we take our halftime break. Creasy bounces it to McClure. Emmerich now back out to Creasy. Creasy now a little trouble with it in the corner, throws it away into the hands of Haynes. Haynes quickly back the other direction. Allensworth meets her at the rim, and that's going to be a foul there. Kenny Allensworth will pick up the foul. Be the first one on the Bombers here in the second quarter, and Harley Haynes will take a trip to the line to shoot a pair, trying to close the gap under 10. Which she will. First free throw up and good. Haynes now up to 5 points in the game. And Jordan Hines will check in for Allensworth. Haynes' second free throw is also good. Went 0 for 2 earlier, goes 2 for 2 there. The Bombers will take a timeout. We'll keep it here for this one. A 30-second timeout, 20-12 is the score. The Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street, Macomb, Illinois, serving soup, salads, sandwiches, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day, and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink. Some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Face-to-face, over the phone, by email, or by text. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. McClure misses the shot on the inside. Bowman racing back the other direction, slows it down, dribbles it off the back of her foot, and is forced to give it up to Seitz. Haynes with it now, guarded by McClure. It's cut off there. Seitz swings it over into the left wing for Brooklyn Miller, but that pass is going to be stolen away. Storts back the other way. Layup won't go. And Miller will swat it out of bounds. The bounce comes over for Creasy. Gives the Emmerich top of the key. Just over 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Bombers still lead by 8. It's been pretty close throughout. Hines, post pass out. Emmerich, mid-range. Can't get it to fall. McClure flies in for the rebound. And will retain possession with Macomb. Sorensen will get set to inbound. Make sure you get into that live chat, everybody. Let us know who you're rooting for, where you're listening to us from. Emmerich down to Stortson, bounces it. Hines, free throw line, jump shot, banks it in. Jordan Hines gets in the scoring department there, pushes the Bombers' lead back up to 10. Bowman now has it, drives around Creasy, puts up the pull-up midi, and puts it in. Bowman answers right back with a nice-looking jump shot there. Minute 15 seconds to play. Creasy throws it all the way up for Stortson. She'll drive inside, put up the floater, and puts it in. Catherine Stortson picks up a 2 there. The lead back out to 10 once again. Bowman working against Creasy. Forced to pick up her dribble, looking for somewhere to go with it. Can't find anything quite yet. Eventually gets it over to Haynes. Haynes drives around McClure, but it has it swiped away by Hines. But the Heat will retain possession. Mills with it with Hines on her, dumps it down low for Haynes. Back out. Mills shot on the way, won't fall. Macomb rebound. 38 seconds to play. Macomb quickly back the other direction. Creasy will back things out and give it over to Emmerich. Back to Hines, 22 seconds to go here. Clock starting to run down. McClure, nice cut. And she'll put up the left-hand layup and puts it in. Madeline LeClaire pushes the lead out to 12 for the Bombers. Bowman gets the screen, top of the key, and out crossover, drives inside, puts up the layup, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, and Miller will take a trip to the line just at 1.4 seconds to play here. We'll see who that foul goes on for Macomb. It'll be number 12, Haley Emmerich. That's her second. And Miller will look to close this thing down to a 10-point lead before halftime. Misses the first free throw, so won't quite get there. Robinson, Allensworth, and Wilson just checked back into the game for the final 1.4 seconds. Miller's second free throw is good. Inbound comes to Stortson, back to Wilson. Bombers won't get a shot there at the end of the half, so it'll be 26-15 in favor of Macomb. We'll take a break here during halftime, play a quick interview, and be back for the start of the second half of play. Again, you're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH for Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling's presentation of Macomb girls basketball.
Welcome once again, as we're happy to bring to you another member of the staff at MDH. And today we have Bill Murdoch, the Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of MDH. You know, I've talked to some people up the food chain a little bit, but you're getting ways up there for me to be talking to here.
Right.
But you're just another guy.
I am.
And we were joking off camera. We'll get to that a little bit maybe as we go along here. But
Sure.
tell us a little bit about yourself. You married? You have kids?
Yep. Married. My wife's from Macomb. We have 4 children. My wife's a Bomber and a Leatherneck. I'm a Leatherneck as well. Let's see. I grew up outside of Galesburg on a farm, and we still have a place up there. Go back there every day and enjoy the great outdoors up there. I've been in healthcare for over 30 years now. Enjoy it very much, and really look forward to the challenges that healthcare provides for us.
Now, if I remember reading through your stuff correctly, you're from Oneida, which is up by Galesburg,
Do you
right?
know where that is?
I do. I know where. It's part of Rova.
It is.
It's part of. We're sports people here,
Yeah.
Bill. We have to know who
I graduated
Oneida
from
is.
Rova.
Did you? So it was Rova even that far back.
Well,
Not that you're old. That
was-
isn't what I meant there.
There
Bill,
was
but-
one. There was an additional town added after I graduated, but it's always been pronounced as Rova.
So what was the town that was added?
Watauga,
Watauga was
which
added.
is where I live now.
So you live in Watauga.
Right.
You graduated from Rova.
Correct.
But Watauga wasn't part of Rova when you graduated from Rova.
That's right. Because
That's like a twisting, turning road right there.
Oh yeah, it's a complex matter here. But no, after I graduated high school, went to college and all that, and then as I advanced my career, we stayed in the Midwest and finally ended up after we started having kids in the Rova, Oneida area to raise our children, and just stayed there the whole time since then.
How, there's a lot of professions at any hospital that have a lot of very important, and they are the integral workings of the hospital. Everybody thinks physicians, nurses, providers,
Right.
but you have a lot of pressure on you on a daily basis when you're talking about the chief financial officer. So how do you find yourself into that profession? I mean, I think I'd rather be the doctor or the nurse than the chief financial officer.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. When I graduated from Western, I was recruited at that time by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, and we were doing what hospitals have to prepare a Medicare cost report, and I was auditing them. So that's how I got my step into the healthcare career. And then after that, I went to work for a consulting firm that prepared the cost reports for the hospitals and all that. And then after that, I got into the actual inner workings of the hospital, started out as a controller, then worked up to CFOs and larger organizations, and and that's kind of my niche, and that's where I've stayed my whole career.
Now, you mentioned larger organizations. Lindsay Douglas, we talked to her. She's in recruitment for you guys for physicians and providers. And this is not, as far as hospitals go, a larger,
Right.
it's not a
Right.
huge hospital.
Right.
So what does that do for you on a daily basis is you're trying to balance a budget or make a budget that works or help with the finances of that doesn't have maybe the bottomless pockets that some people think of when you think of a huge hospital or whatever.
Right. Yeah, I think that, you've been in one hospital, you've been in one hospital. They're all different. They all have their sets of challenges and struggles and all that. What is very exciting for me is we are we're nimble, we can make quick changes, and I feel like I can make that impact in the organization, those quick impacts to get the hospital on the right track and keep it going and be viable.
Yeah, and funding in this day and age is a key in getting payments. But I'm sure you guys still look at trying to get donations and stuff. Correct? Is that involved in anything you do, or do you have to consider any of that when you're trying to make your business positions?
It's a small piece of it, a little bit of it. Our biggest challenge is to get reimbursed from the insurance payers. Make sure, because there's a lot of noise out there right now where insurance payers are denying everything not everything, but most things that we try to get reimbursed for. And if we don't get what we're entitled to, then it's a struggle to make payrolls.
Right.
Struggle to pay our vendors. It's really tough to keep the hospital going, make the capital improvements that we're doing on the campus right now.
And you're doing a bunch of those right now. I mean,
we are.
Yep. You guys are improving. It seems like monthly, daily, whatever, you're making improvements here in the last 10 years or so.
There's a lot of exciting things going on here on the campus right now with the retail pharmacy, or community pharmacy is what we're calling it now, because it is the community of McDonough County's pharmacy. And we're trying to prepare this organization for future generations so we can keep this hospital in the community for the people of the community.
Okay, so you work and think numbers all week.
Pretty much.
What do you think on the weekends? Now, I think I read somewhere there's some hunting and fishing involved in what you enjoy doing.
Right, yes. I like I mentioned, I grew up on a farm. We still have a farm. We still live on a farm. So I enjoy just about anything outdoors. That would be fishing, hunting, camping, spending time on the farm, just fixing things or doing whatever. That's how I decompress and recharge to do the job that I do today.
Okay. Now, I said I only had two questions. I got one more. We're about at time. But now, you're a hunter.
Yes.
And you're older like me. Okay. So I remember when I was a kid and everybody was deer hunting, if you got a deer, you were lucky.
Right.
Do you deer hunt?
I do.
And how much easier is it on your farm to get a deer now than it was when you were a kid?
Yeah, I'm really blessed because there are a lot more deer today than there was years ago when I started hunting. I do, but I enjoy deer hunting. But I also, every deer I've gotten the last 2 years, I've donated to the food pantry and let them repurpose that. Our sons also hunt with me as well. You eat a lot of that deer meat, but anything I get, it goes right to the food pantry, and I donate it back to the community.
Well, MDH is all about community. It's been about community, and you even go home and make it about community. So that makes you a good guy, right?
Right. Well, I don't know about that, but I appreciate the comment.
Well, that'll do it for this halftime interview. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH with the second half right after this.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Welcome
Welcome back here to Washington Street Gym. Bombers hold the 11-point advantage, 26-15 over West Central. Kylie Robinson leads the way for Macomb with 11 points in the first half. Drew Creasy chipped in 6. She got the Bombers scoring kicked off with a quick 4. Kenny Allensworth had 3 up off the bench. Madeline McClure has 2 points. Catherine Swartzman has 2 points. And Jordan Hines has 2 points. For West Central, Harley Haynes with 6 points. Shelby Bowman has 4 points. Addie Seitz has 4 points. And Brooklyn Miller has 1 point. Bombers did a nice job holding Bowman in check during that first half. Creasy was chasing around all over the place. Started to see some shots fall there in the second quarter. But it's been Haynes doing a lot of the heavy lifting for West Central to this point. Second half of play will start. West Central basketball. Bowman has it in the back court. Gives it up for Seitz. Thorson switches out onto Bowman, dumps it down low. Meyer post shot, can't get it to go. Quick possession there for West Central, and Creasy is trying to dump it back over for Robinson, but Haynes will tip it out of bounds. And Bombers' first possession here now in the second half. Emmerich with it, gives it to Creasy on the other side. Creasy looking down low, gives it back to Emmerich, throws it in the corner. Robinson fakes the 3, drives around Myers, tries to bounce it down low for Abernathy, can't get it to her. And Bowman up with it, behind the back crossover. Push the pace a little bit, directed traffic, gives it up to Seitz. Now over for Miller, back to Seitz, down low, Haynes with it, guarded by Abernathy. Pass fake, drives aside, trying to dump it down low for Meyer. Bombers play good defense there. We're going to see a jump ball call. It'll be a Macomb basketball. Macomb doing a nice job there, denying that inbounds pass. Or that entry pass, you should say. Emmerich with it across half court. 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Creasy back to Emmerich. Back to Creasy. They just got Robinson running along that baseline, trying to get it to her in the corner. Ball eventually finds her. She throws a nice bounce pass out for Creasy. Creasy puts up the 3 and knocks it down. Sports corner 3 for Drew Creasy, and then the Bombers extend their lead out to 14 now. And we will see another tie up under the basket. We remain with West Central. Creasy's now up to 9 points. She's having a pretty nice game here tonight. Nice pass inside. Haynes, that's just too easy down there. He's able to get some pretty good position. Just went straight up with it. He's able to score a quick 2 back. Creasy skips it over. Emmerich, long 2. Doesn't catch a piece of anything. Robinson tries to save it. Be able to throw it off Haynes. Haynes tips it back out of bounds, and it'll be Macomb basketball. Nice smart play there from Kylie Robinson. Able to keep Macomb possession. And now she'll get set to inbound. Just over 6 minutes to play in the quarter number 3. Robinson kicks it in. Creasy, another 3. That one won't fall. Emmerich, offensive rebound, puts that up, swatted away. Robinson went down with it. Her shot won't fall. And she'll go on the ground trying to save that one alive, trying to dump it to Stortson, but Haynes comes away with it. Guarded by Emmerich in the backcourt, throws it ahead. Bowman tracks it down. A wind chase down there by a couple of Bombers. Gets a screen from Haynes, top of the key. Abernathy switches on to her, steps back into the corner. Nice defense there by Leah Abernathy. And a timeout will be called as Bowman was trapped in the corner. We'll keep it here for this one. King Family Chiropractic with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide all area student athletes. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set up an appointment, call 309-837-6932. They also perform DOT/CDL physicals for just $85. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit them at wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. West Central will look to inbound here. Bowman slithered her way to the rim. Uncontested layup there. Bombers lost her on the inbound set. Lead back down to 10. Emmerich bounces it down low. Abernathy spins, puts up the shot. That won't fall. Rebounded by Myers. And she'll dump it over for Miller. Miller a little trouble with it. Dumps it out for Seitz. Seitz is able to get it up for Haynes. This Bombers pressure in the backcourt really causing some issues for the Heat. Robinson comes away with the steal back the other way. Left-hand layup, can't get it to fall. Haynes rebound. Throws it up for Bowman on the fast break. She dumps it down low. Myers layup will go. And West Central has now come back into this one. Leads down to just 8 after trailing by 14 not too long ago. Creasy to Emmerich, drives in, bodied up by Myers, dumps it down low, Stortzum, short shot won't go. Bowman with the rebound. Bowman pushing the pace back the other direction. Creasy will pick her up top of the key. She'll drive inside. Nice layup there. Can't get it to fall though. Meyer offensive rebound and another putback. Leads down to 6, and that'll force a timeout out of Macomb.
West Central fighting back very strong right now.
Yeah, it leads down to just 6. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
The industry-first 2-in-1 removable agitator from Whirlpool gives you 2 ways to wash. Jeans, in. Sweaters, out. Towels, in. Comforters, out. You decide. Whirlpool.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Back here at Washington Street Gym, Heat have trimmed the lead all the way down to 6 now. Again, Bombers led by 14 at one point here in the third quarter. West Central on a bit of a run now. We'll see if the Bombers can put a stop to it. Just over halfway through the third quarter, 4 minutes to play. Emmerich, Robinson, pull up 3, won't fall. And West Central will take possession. Bounce here, throws it up to Bowman. Bowman stutter steps, brings it back outside. She's got Allensworth on her. Nice job evading traffic there. Gets the screen from Haynes, looking for the backdoor cut to her, can't get it to her. Mars, nice job trapping it in the corner there. Haynes, mid-range jump shot, knocks it down. And it has been all Heat here in the second half to start.
Definitely showing those halftime adjustments right now.
Yeah, they've been shooting it well from the field, playing good defense on the other end. Creasy drives in, shoots the floater, and she'll rattle it home. It's a big shot to slow the run. Quickly ahead, that one pass stolen away by Creasy, racing back the other direction. Miller was trying to get it over for Meyer, and Bowman gives a little bit of a shove there to Emmerich, but it'll just be out of bounds. Neither team really knows who has possession. It'll be the Bombers keeping possession there. Again, it looked like Bowman just kind of ran over and gave Emmerich a forearm there. I'm surprised they didn't call anything. Emmerich dumps it in. Robinson kicks it to the corner. Creasy fakes the 3. Tries to bounce it down low for McClue. Can't get it to her. Bowman racing back the other way. Stops, pops, 3-pointer. Money. West Central will take a timeout. Leads down to 3. Bowman's got 9 points. And that was a nice shot there.
Yeah, just if you're Macomb, it's starting to look like they're trying to make this their game. You got to start making adjustments.
Yeah, definitely got to make some adjustments here. Again, it's been all West Central To start the second half, do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. They deliver our ice directly to your event. Call Blaine Wrench at 309-351-8192 for a quote today. Palm Plus is proud to serve the Macomb and surrounding area for over 20 years, providing cash for most items value. Palm Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repair. They're open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb between Erico and Taco Bell.
Say, John, you know a lot about Pond Pro Plus.
Yeah, and I know that's not the name either. It's just Palm Plus. Taken. No reason to throw the pro in there.
Well, they
I
are
do know that they are.
professionals.
I do know that they are running the 24 days of Christmas sale right now. So right now, all items in the store, excluding specialty marked items and coins and bullions, are 18% off. Tomorrow will be 19% off. Wednesday will be 20% off, and so on until we close our doors for the Christmas break. So make sure to get in there and check some things out. Creasy 3 rattles around, won't fall. Offensive rebounded by Emmerich. And passed it out of bounds. It'll remain possession with Macomb.
Seeing the basket there decided to close a little early. Just went all around the world and just fell right off.
2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. West Central has got the lead all the way down to 3. Robinson, pull up 3, trying to answer. Can't get it to fall. Big rebound by Meyer under the basket. West Central racing back the other direction. Bowman with it, guarded by Robinson, steps back, goes back inside, and we'll have a foul called there. Foul will go on Robinson. It looked initially like the ref kind of pointed at Sam Meyer, and she was kind of, pointing to herself saying, me? I was kind of confused, confused as well. Not quite sure why he did that. First foul of the Bombers. Nice heads-up play there by Wilson, able to take away the inbounds. Robinson back the other way, dumps it to Creasy, reverse layup. Nice move there.
Getting a little tricky here.
Nice finish there by Drew Creasy, able to score the 2. Bowman back the other way, shoots the shot, won't go. Offensive rebound, put back Myers. McClure now down with it. Wilson's leaking on the outside. Bombers can't get it to her, though.
And that shot right there might have just, never mind.
Robinson loses it, was looking for the pull-up 3. Bowman will answer back with a pull-up 3 of her own, and she'll knock it down. Both teams starting to come alive here now. And Bowman now takes the scoring lead at 12.
Comb's going to want to slow down here and start playing their game, start working their offense in.
Creasy with it, top of the key, bounces it down low. Allsworth drives inside, loses it there. West Central will have a chance to tie it up or take the lead. Bowman guarded by Wilson. Nobody picks her up. Pull up 3, and she'll knock down another one. 15 points now for Shelby Bowman, and she scored a lot of them in a hurry, and West Central takes the lead. Ball on the ground. Bowman's on top of it, tied up by Creasy. It'll remain Macomb basketball. Hines will check in for Creasy. And Grace Seitz will check in for Haynes. Macomb has possession. They now find themselves trailing. Their first time trailing in this game. Wilson will inbound under her own basket. Brings it out to the other side for Allensworth. Back to Robinson. Robinson pull up 3, trying to answer hard off the back iron. Rebounded down low, swarmed by a couple Bombers down there is Seitz. And it appears there's going to be a foul called. I think it's going to go on Allensworth. It will. That'll be her second, team second here in the third quarter. And West Central will now slow the pace down a little bit after they've stormed all the way back and now have the advantage over the Bombers. Bowman on the cut, wide open layup. That's just too easy. 17 points now for Bowman. And more importantly, a 3-point Heat lead.
Yeah.
Hines to Wilson. Wilson steps back, gives it to Robinson, top of the key. 15 seconds to go here, trying to get it away. Gives it back to Wilson, and she'll be fouled on the outside by Brooklyn Miller. Catherine Storsum will check back in. 10 seconds to play. Robinson calls for the screen, goes to Hines' side, dumps into the corner. Wilson fakes the three, drives in, shoots the floater, and puts it in. That's a huge shot at the end of the third quarter. Get a little momentum back on the Bombers' side, but it was all West Central there in quarter number 3, as they now have the 1-point lead going into the final 8 minutes of play. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH for Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling's presentation of Macomb Bombers girls basketball.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
So it'll be West Central basketball to start quarter number 4 here. We'll get through our last live read. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. A 1-point lead for West Central as we head into the last quarter of play. Bowman with it, dumps it in the corner for Seitz. Seitz drives in on Storsum, puts up the floater, can't go, gets their own rebound. Gives it to Bowman. Bowman will put up another 3. That one will miss. She was electric in the third quarter. Can't make good on that attempt there. Robinson gives it up to Stortzum. Back to Robinson, into the corner, Wilson with it. Back to Robinson, she'll try her hand at a 3. That won't go. Hines will bat it out of bounds. Looked like she thought maybe Miller was going to come from behind there, just trying to keep it alive. Haynes checks back in. West Central has possession. Bowman with it in the backcourt. Throws it up for Seitz, who was trying to give it over for Meyer, but it just went right through her hands. Those are the type of turnovers you don't want to have with a lead, with a 1-point lead in a close game. Don't want to be giving the Bombers any free possessions down the stretch.
Right.
Hines with it, kicks it out. Robinson puts up another 3 and makes that one. Sports corner 3 for Kylie Robinson. She's now got 14 after that 3-pointer, and the Bombers take a 2-point lead. Haynes back the other way, working against McClure. Gives her a little body there and puts up the kind of fadeaway shot. And we are now deadlocked at 38. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Bombers, who led for a majority of the game, find themselves tied up now. And a wild shot there, can't get it to go. Bowman back the other direction. Met by Stortzum, she'll put up another 3, a little bit long there. Offensive rebound, Myers put back, won't go. Robinson with the rebound. Back the other way, 2-on-1. Robinson hit from behind, and then she ran into that Seitz down there. Glad to see her pop back up. That was a little bit of a scary fall there, kind of pinned between 2 Heat players.
Yeah.
Second foul on Bowman. Team first here in the third quarter. The fourth quarter, I should say. Quick shot there on the inside is up and good for the Bombers. And have a bench warning charge to West Central. Bowman racing back the other way. Nice pass there over for Miller, but she couldn't get the layup to go. Robinson shoots the pull-up 3 in transition. That won't fall. Haynes rebound. Throws it all the way out to Bowman, leaking out behind the Macomb defense. And she'll slow things down. Three here for Myers. Won't go. Robinson rebound, one-hand pass up ahead. Wilson all alone. Fast break layup is good.
Yeah, when you're up by 2 possessions now in a game like this, it's going to start getting a little wild.
Haynes back the other way. She'll be fouled under the basket by McClure, so she'll go to the line. Went 0 for 2 earlier in the first half, and then went 2 for 2. First free throw, hits the back iron and won't fall. Abernathy will check in for McClure. And Creasy will check in for Stortum. Creasy with 13 points in this one. He really did a nice job shutting down Bowman in the first half.
That's true.
So good to see her back into the game. Robinson flies in for the rebound. Skips it ahead for Creasy, and now back to Robinson. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to play here. Bombers with a 4-point lead. Abernathy down low, trying to bounce it back outside. Bowman away with it. Creasy trying to track her down. She'll put up the layup and put it in. 19 now for Bowman, and back to a 1-possession game. Robinson bounces it down low for Wilson. Wilson met by Myers, and she'll throw it into the hands of Haynes. Bowman now with Hines on her. Try to drive past her. She gets past her, left-hand layup, and we're tied back up. Macomb will take a timeout here as we are now back tied up at 42. We'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, and be back with you on the other end of this break.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Back here at Washington Street Gym, we are tied up at 42 apiece. Macomb had a pretty decent lead in the first half of play. Was able to expand it out to 14 at the start of quarter number 3, but it's been West Central fighting their way back into this one, and we've kind of just been going back and forth now here in the fourth quarter. So we'll see which team can come away with it. Creasy able to avoid some traffic there. Abernathy dumps it down low. Wilson will get fouled, so she'll go to the line. I believe the foul will go on number 12, Brooklyn Miller, be her second.
West Central foul, 12, Brooklyn Miller, that is her second, team second.
Wilson's first free throw is good. Wilson's second free throw hits the front of the rim but rolls in. Wilson up to 6 points here now. Bombers take a 2-point lead. Bowman back the other way. Guarded by Wilson. Wilson comes off of her a second, gets the screen top of the key by Haynes. Trying to get around Abernathy and does. Puts the layup up and good. 23 in the game now for Bowman. She just keeps piling them on. We're back tied at 44. Abernathy down low, spins off, kicks out. Robinson 3, she'll put it in. Sports corner 3 for Kylie Robinson. What a big one there. Pushes the lead back out to 3 for the Bombers. Robinson's got 17 in the game. Bowman drives, and foul will be on the floor against Creasy, I believe. Her second, team second here. Allensworth will check in for Hines. Emmerich will check in for Wilson. Long inbounds pass up for Meyer. Meyer trying to throw it down low for Haynes, and she'll lose it out of bounds. Macomb will take over. 3 minutes, 37 seconds to play here in the final quarter. Robinson now. Skip pass into the corner for Creasy. Back to Emmerich. Now Robinson with it. Abernathy will put up the three, and she'll knock it down. Aaliyah Abernathy knocks down the sports corner three. She went 1-1 in the JV game, now 1-1 in the varsity game, so gotta like that percentage. Bowman step back three, trying to answer back, a little bit long. Macomb chases down the rebound. Ellsworth back the other direction. She'll slow it up a little bit. And we're going to have a foul called here on Harley Haynes.
Yeah, and this is one of those moments where, you know, even one shot now makes us 3 possessions. And with how Macomb's been playing defense, it's just, you don't want them to get up by 3. Heck, even 2 right now seems like a little bit of a risk.
Yep, just under 3 minutes to go here. Timeout called on the floor. We'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
Back here at Washington Street Gym, 50-44 is the score. Bombers lead by 6 over West Central. Just 2 minutes and 45 seconds to play. And Robinson has it around the half-court line, getting the screen from Ellsworth. He's able to create a little bit of room there. Nice step-through move, just can't get the layup to fall. Meyer goes to the floor for it. Outlet for Bowman. Bowman fakes the three, drives hard inside, and she will be fouled. Just ran right over Creasy there. So now Bowman will go to the line to shoot a pair. Hits the first one. And the second one will also go. So 25 on the night now for Bowman. And West Central now find themselves in just the 4-point hole. We're going to have a personal foul there on the far side. It'll be charged to number 12, Brooklyn Miller, her third. Team's fourth here, so one more foul for West Central will put the Bombers into the bonus. They'll shoot 2 free throws down the stretch. Free foul after that. A little bit of trouble getting it in there. Creasy couldn't throw it up to Robinson in time. 5-second violation and a late turnover. Now see the Bombers kind of pull back some of their full court pressure. Creasy will still pick up Bowman back there, but everyone else gets back. Bowman gets the screen from Haynes, dumps it into the corner. Back to Bowman on the cut, dribbles it out. Emmerich switches on to her. Step back, spin move around the free throw line, step backs again. Kicks it to the corner, 4 sides, trying to double down low for Haynes. All sorts of bodies on the floor, but it'll be Bombers basketball. Clock rolls under 2. 50-46, Robinson rejects the screen from Allsworth. Makes the pass as she was falling out of bounds. Emmerich couldn't make up her mind on what she wanted to do with it, and she'll get called for the traveling violation. So now you see Macomb back into a little bit more full court pressure.
Yep.
Sides with it, trying to dump it over for Borman. That pass was tipped into the backcourt by Creasy. Here's Bowman met by a wall of Bombers on the initial drive. Right to left cross, step back three, and it's money. That is one heck of a shot there. Stepping back, defender in her face, but she still makes good on it. Leads down to just one. Bombers need points here. Creasy guarded up top by Haynes, dumps it for Allsworth. Allsworth trying to create a little bit of room, and that's going to be a foul call there. So Allsworth will go to the line. So Allsworth will shoot 2 free throws, courtesy of the new rule change this year. First one is no good. Catherine Storson will check in for Leah Abernathy. Minute and 4 seconds. Allsworth's second free throw is good. Bowman quickly back the other direction. Clock now under a minute. 2-point lead for Macomb, and they're going to call a foul on the outside for Allensworth. So Macomb will now be up to 4 team fouls. One more will put West Central into the bonus. Bowman gets the screen from Haynes around half court. Creasy switches onto her. Good defense there by Creasy, bodying up Bowman. She's forced to give it away to Haynes. Haynes now into the corner, sights. Meyer down low, turns, shoots. Shot won't go, and it appears we're going to have a foul call. Haley Emmerich will head to the line. Sam Meyer picks up her 4th foul. Emmerich's first free throw is up and good. 3-point game now. Final timeout called here by West Central. We'll keep it here for this one. No timeouts remaining for the Heat. McDonald Hospital athletic trainers and the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to all area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonald Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. Visit the official online home of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament, holidaybasketball.com. There you'll find tournament scores, updated brackets, team rosters, and recaps of each game. Find it all at holidaybasketball.com, and TSSR Game Time Live will also be there broadcasting all the games that weekend of the 28th, 29th, and 30th. So we'll plug that as much as we can leading up to it. It's going to be one of the bigger sporting events that TSSR Game Time Live has broadcasted. I would say outside the State-Man 8-man championship game for football and maybe some of the volleyball sectionals and stuff. That should be a lot of fun down there at Western Hall. Emmerich's second free throw pushes it to a 4-point game. And that's the one you really wanted. 40 seconds now.
Yep.
Bowman with it. Step back. Corner 3. Won't fall. Rebound chased down. It'll be Macomb basketball.
Ooh. I don't know. That's a real tough call.
Yeah, definitely a tough call to make. Their hands were up in the air. They rule it Macomb ball. Not really a whole lot of protest on the West Central side. Macomb will have 1 timeout remaining now. They just took a timeout with a 4-point lead and 28.6 to go here. Bowman had a good look at a 3 there, just wasn't quite able to knock it down.
Right.
So we Bombers basketball. Of course, the Heat will come up with a little bit of pressure here. And the Bombers already into the bonus, so any foul will put them at the line. Gets it in for Robinson. Robinson blows by sights there. She's going to look to drain the clock here. Dribbling around, no fall yet. Wilson now on the outside. West Central taking a lot of time before they foul, and Haynes is forced to foul there. And Creasy will go to the line. Macomb was able to run the time off the clock. Just 16 seconds to go now.
Yeah, and they may have just let too much time go off the clock.
Creasy's free throw is good. 5-point game now. Bombers have done a nice job closing things out down the stretch. Creasy up to 14 points on the night. Jordan Hines will check in for Sophie Wilson.
Bringing out their defensive package here.
Creasy's second free throw is also good. Goes 2 for 2. She's up to 15 points. Most importantly, a 6-point lead for Macomb. Bowman quickly back the other way.
They only got 9 seconds
Puts
left.
up a deep three. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded under the basket. Put back Myers. It drops that one in. And Macomb will turn it over.
No.
Still a 4-point game, though, with just 1.3. You don't like the turnover there, but hopefully it won't come back to bite Macomb. Just don't foul on a three-pointer. Gets it in. Bowman at the buzzer. She'll hit it, but it won't matter. Man, if only that was for the win.
Well, I originally thought that I originally thought the shot that they made previously was a three. I don't know if I just had a bad angle on it or not, but it seemed like she was past the line.
So that's how the final score will come to an end there. The Bombers get the 1-point win over the Heat in what was actually a pretty good basketball game. We'll go over some final stats here in Macomb. Carly Haynes finishes the game for West Central with 12 points. Shelby Bowman finishes with a game-high 31. She really did a lot of her damage in the second half. That's why West Central made it so close. Addie Seitz had 4 points. Brooklyn Miller chipped in with 1 point. And Sam Meyer had 6 points for West Central. On the Macomb side, Kylie Robinson finishes with 17. Sophie Wilson chips in 6. Jordan Hines had 4. And Catherine Stortzum had 2. Drew Creasy had 15. Haley Emmerich had 2. Kennedy Allensworth had 4 points. Aaliyah Abernathy had 3 points. And Madeline McClure rounded things out with 2 points. So for John Burton on the call with you here tonight, taking Perry around the camera, providing some color. This has been TSSR Game Time Live's presentation of Honor Brothers Heat and Queens Bombers girls basketball. We hope to catch you for the next contest.